Guys, I know how we can get home. Well, maybe not home, but I, Gooseberry, the winged genius, have made a discovery that surpasses all previous knowledge.
Oh, really? Isn't that what a discovery is?
Guys, I know how we got here.
Gooseberry.
Wait, what did you find, Gooseberry?
Thank you. What I noticed when I got here is that if you stare at the quasar behind me and begin...
Oh, dude, these hiccups.
What I noticed when I got here...
Fucking hiccups.
What I noticed when I got here is that if you stare at the quasar behind me and begin speaking, the Nous will float just like steam from a delicious simmering soup.
So you were talking out loud to yourself?
Gooseberry, your nose is sharp and mighty, and none other than my master warrior's eagle sword-like tail shall defend your Hellenistic honor against the hounds, if there shall be a time that requires such.
All right, Masher. Goose, what do you got?
Ladies and Dinosauruses, what I have discovered is Dinosaur Sex Island! The first Dinosauruses were made by two dudes on a tiny island. One dude was a man, the other was a woman.
Cut it out.
They started by facing each other and placing a bushel of Dinosaurus toys on the dirt in between their feet. Then, together they held up a starfish, which had been plucked from the sea 7 minutes prior to the ceremony, by leaning forwards towards each other, pressing the index finger on each of their left hands into the center of the vertical standing starfish. The pressure made the starfish squirt a little pee.
All right, I've heard enough.
No, everyone else got to tell their story.
Okay.
It wasn't really pea, rhubarb. It was probably seawater anyways. So 9 drops of water hit 9 different dinosaur toys, and each of the toys immediately grew 12 times bigger and woke to life. They were no longer lifeless toys, but super sweet, glowing turbo dinos. The coconut trees were so happy they started dancing to the beat of their own dropping coconuts. The lifeless dinosaurs were buried by the dudes, and deflated starfish was tossed out back to sea. The turbo dinos began just wandering around all confused and stuff, so man and the woman showed them how to have sex. Simple enough, right? Just put the stick in the hole, the man said to the woman. No, there's so much more to that, said the dude lady. The two did their little piece like this.
Don't even think about it, Goose Pimple.
Well, we all know how it goes.
Wait, what?
Anyway, so the Dinosauruses watch the dudes, and it's sweet, and then they start to imitate the motion themselves. And they like it. Well, about 15 weeks and a bunch of hatched eggs later, the turbo dinos realize the island they're on isn't big enough for them to keep toiting. Then one of them speaks. I know these dudes made us, but is anyone else getting a little weirded out by them watching us toiting all the time? I mean, they haven't even watched the last 23 births. They just want the action. Another dino says, yeah, and we only got to see them toy once. And now they toy in the bushes while we're stuck toying in the open coconut tree patch.
Okay, what's with the toitin? Did you just make that up?
Well, no. It's coming through my nose.
Your noose? Gooseberry.
Just let me finish the story. Where was I?
Toting in the coconut patch.
Ah, yes. The Dinosauruses kept getting more and more suspicious until they became so rowdy that the first one who ever spoke and stepped up and ate the dudes. What the toot? Yelled one of the dinos from the back of the crowd. Yeah, dude, was that turbo crazy? Yelled another, at which point they all looked at each other and realized that what had just been said was totally turbo true. The Dinosauruses was now the dude. Once again, the dinos did not know what to do and they began wandering around the island confused. Finally, one day they all chipped up and built a huge raft. They all hopped on and sailed out to sea.
That's it?
So what happened to them?
I don't know, we'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out. What? 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 What?